January 1st arrives. We set goals, we write down plans, but by the second week of February, the drive is gone. It usually starts with missing one day. You feel tired, so you skip the gym. Then 2 days slip by. Then a week. Before long, the new habit you swore to build is completely dead. At this point, most of us misdiagnose the problem. We look in the mirror and assume we are lazy, or that we simply lack the discipline required to change. The issue is actually the strategy itself. We treat lifestyle change like a high-intensity sprint, which creates massive friction the moment we begin. The human brain resists massive overnight overhauls. Attempting to change 100% of a routine at once ignores the way our behavior actually functions. When you try to overhaul your entire life in 24 hours, you overwhelm your brain's natural processing capacity. It triggers a biological rebellion. Think of willpower as a battery. You wake up with a full charge, but it acts as a limited daily resource. Every point of friction drains that power. A stressful meeting at work, an argument in traffic, decision fatigue over what to eat for lunch. By the time you get home, this empty battery makes the couch far more attractive than the gym. The decision to skip the workout happens because the energy required to start a massive task no longer exists. Focusing on massive daily transformations forces us into a losing battle against these biological limits. The alternative is a focus on almost invisible improvements. You aim for 1% micro-shifts every day. This chart shows the exact math of that progress. If you improve by just 1% every day for a year, the formula is 1.01 to the power of 365. By day 365, you are 37.78 times better than where you started. This means reading a single page of a book or doing one push-up. These actions feel small in the moment, but they allow the compounding effect to take over. The same math applies to a daily 1% decline. Negative compounding slowly erases your progress until you approach zero. Time magnifies the gap between these two lines. Your daily habits determine whether time acts as an ally or an enemy. If the compounding math is so incredibly powerful, why is sticking to a simple daily habit still so difficult? On this chart, the straight diagonal line represents our expectations. We put an effort on day one and expect a linear, immediate return on that investment. In reality, compounding outcomes are delayed. Actual progress stays almost completely flat during the early stages of the journey. Look at this gap between expectation and reality. This is the valley of disappointment. Most people stop here because they cannot see the progress that is building beneath the surface. Surviving this valley requires a shift in focus. You have to prioritize the execution of the daily system over the immediate visual goal. Most people fail here because they focus on outcomes. They try to change their external results without addressing their internal perception of themselves. Sustaining a habit requires identity-based goals. Look at this split diagram. Instead of focusing on the outcome of losing weight, you focus on the identity of being an athlete. You define yourself by who you are, not just what you want to have. Every time you complete a 1% micro-action, you cast a psychological vote for this new identity. Doing one push-up doesn't transform your body today, but it proves to your brain that you are a person who works out. Over time, these votes accumulate until your brain accepts this new identity as reality. Lasting behavioral change follows this sequence. You become the person first, and the physical result follows as a byproduct of that identity. You can apply this shift today using the 2-minute rule. The logic is to standardize a habit before you try to optimize it. If you can't master the skill of simply showing up, you have no foundation to build on. This means your workout habit is just tying your gym shoes. Your reading habit is just opening the book. These actions take less than 2 minutes to complete. Simply watching this video will change nothing if you repeat your existing routine tomorrow. We are going to prioritize action over motivation. Go to the comments and declare your specific 2-minute habit right now. Complete that 1% action today. By this time next year, the math shows you will be living a completely different life. Success arrives through the steady application of this system. When you focus on getting 1% better every day, you allow the power of compounding to do the heavy lifting for you.